Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam in a hospital. Can you believe it? I'm in the hospital 7 days. I got the IV in. I'm in here. I'm stuck here for 7 days. So luckily I went to the hospital yesterday and it wasn't food poisoning. It looks like I had a small perforation in the stomach area. So luckily I went in because it could have been really dangerous. I didn't go in. I could have had peritonitis and who knows what that's going to be. So I'm stuck here for 7 days. I've been treated with like anti-inflammatory, loaded up on antibiotics and medication to control the pain. And if the inflammation goes down and everything looks good, then I don't need surgery. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed I don't need surgery. So I'm feeling okay. So I'm stuck here in the hospital, nothing to do. So I'm gonna bring some good vibes from the hospital, guys. So a little bit look a little bit rough under the gills, but I'm here for you. So we're going to talk about, in this video, remember this video is not financial advice, it's just an OG in the house expressing his opinion, and this video is for education and entertainment purposes. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I gotta say that. I can get in trouble. And, we're going to talk about Shiba Inu. Is it going to free fall and we're going to go down, down, or is it going to sustain the current level? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about Elon Musk and this. It looks like Elon Musk is, starting to, heat up the rhetoric with regards to Doge versus a Shiba Inu. We're going to talk about Doge, of course. I love the Doge. We're going to talk about Saitama. We're going to talk about the infrastructure bill. It looks like they're going to try to pass this thing on the 4th of November, 4th or 5th of November, and it looks like they're going to make a new regulation that if you don't report your crypto transactions and don't pay the taxes, they're going to try to make it a criminal offense, guys. That's pretty nasty. So you got to chime in there and put a stop, a kibosh on that. So guys, without further delay, I just want to say God bless you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with the OG and in and out of hospitals and being sick. I'm sorry, guys. It's life, right? Life happens. So I'm glad to be alive. Literally glad to be alive, guys. I mean, that's not like figuratively joking. I'm glad, guys. So, remember, make sure that you try to stay positive. Spend every second of your life. Make every second count, guys, because you never know. You never go. No. So thank goodness I went to the ER yesterday. If I had held off, I could have been in big trouble, guys. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy you're here. So let's jump into the content without further delay. So guys and gals, I'm trying to keep positive, guys. I'm always trying to keep that positive vibe. So guys, don't forget to go back and watch some of my other previous videos. And guys, go down there right now. Smash the like, smash the likes, smash the like you. Love the OG. Show some love for the OG. And don't forget to support the channel with super chats and everything. All that kind of stuff makes everything happen. Makes the world go around. Don't forget to subscribe YB in the house, guys, and don't forget to comment wherever you can, guys. So if we look at right now what's going on, we can see that the top 10 most mentioned cryptocurrencies on Twitter is a Bitcoin, Holo, XRP. XRP is getting some people are looking at XRP right now. It looks like they're getting closer to the finalization of that whole SEC thing. If they win, that's going to be really huge. It's going to be really big for crypto, the crypto space in general, guys. So that's going to be really huge stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. Then we got Doge on Mars, we got Shiba Inu, we got XYO Networks, Ethereum, Cardina, Axie Infinity, and Solana in-house, guys. So that's what people are talking about right now in the last hour, last 60 minutes. So keep an eye on these coins, see what's going on. Remember, I always have this rule. I don't invest in anything that's younger than 2 years. Look what happened with this whole Squid Game token. It was a whole big rug pull. It was basically a scam, guys. And with that being said, don't forget to watch out for financial scammers in the contents, guys. So Elon Musk, he's been chiming in. Elon Musk posts oblique reference to rivalry between Shiba Inu. And he kind of references this Chinese poem called Seven Steps, a seven-step verse. And this whole thing behind this whole seven-step verse was these two brothers called Cao Pai and Cao Shi. If I'm saying it wrong, if you're from Asia and I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. So basically, one brother didn't trust the other brother, and one brother asked to prove his loyalty by basically writing a poem, and the translation of this is this. It says beanstalks are ignited to boil beans. The beans in the clay pot cry out. We are born of the self same root. Why should we incinerate each other? So basically, Elon Musk is kind of pointing out that. We're both meme coins, but why should we, why should the Shiba army and the Doge army, why should we be going after each other? Why should we be attacking each other? Why should there be animosity? Why not just try to, live in harmony? There's enough to go around for everyone. So I think that's what he's trying to say, Elon Musk, he never comes out and just says something directly, right? He's always has to go beat around the bush. Some other news is coming out right now. So Shiba Inu, this is the big news. Shiba Inu, is it going to free fall? Are we going to see Shiba Inu going down, down from here? Or are we going to sustain? So I'm going to tell you right now what I think. Let's jump into it right now. So we can see that Shiba Inu right now, we painted this huge descending triangle here, guys. And right now we can see that Shiba Inu is around 55-ish. And I did say in my previous videos that there was a good chance that we're going to break down. But we have some serious buku serious support around 52.97. I don't believe that we're going to fall below that level. So I think we're going to sustain the current levels, and we have some major resistance right here at around about 55.43. So right now Shiba Inu is trading at around 55.96, and then here we have some major support around about 56. So I really believe that we're going to see Shiba Inu go back in recovery mode, and I think once we get inside this descending triangle, and I think we're going to giddy up in there probably the next 24 to 48 hours, then I'm going to see that we're probably going to break out, and then we're going to continue up to this line here. Remember, I did make this is kind of where I see Shiba Inu trading in the short term in this area here. So I think that we're just going to go up to this level here, and this is kind of like, I call this, it's kind of like passive resistance, not huge resistance, guys. And I think that we're going to be back up to 70 pretty soon, guys. I wouldn't worry about it. So I think we're going to go at 60% probability we're going to go up to back inside this descending triangle, and then we should start to approach this whole area around about 69. And I think that's where we're going to be good to go. And then once that happens, I think we're going to start to hopefully get back above 84 and start retesting all-time highs again. So that's going to happen pretty soon. It just refreshed in front of me. Don't you love that? So yeah, the OG in the hospital, IV in, and so I wouldn't worry too much about Shiba Inu. Do not panic. It's a pretty decent project. The tokenomics are looking pretty good. I wouldn't worry about that too much, guys. Let's take a look at Saitama and how Saitama right now is up 1.59%, and it's at 91.92. And I think it's just going to go range bound for a little while. We can see that in the last day, it's just kind of, it's gone up, it's gone down, and it's just kind of consolidating. And we're seeing a lot of the old coins right now. We're seeing Ethereum. We're seeing even Bitcoin just kind of consolidate in a range. And then we're waiting for some really big news, guys. So some other news that's coming in right now is ANZ Bank executive. The weight of money means that crypto can't be ignored. And they're really responding because we had this blockchain Australia, because one of their competitive banks said that they're going to start they're going to start to offer cryptocurrency, pretty soon. So ANZ chimed in. So the Commonwealth Bank said, hey, they're going to offer cryptocurrency, the ability to buy it in their app. So ANZ, they're going to have to giddy on up. And so one of the ANZ bank senior executives has told BitChain Australia forum that the crypto sector is growing too big to be ignored. So they're basically saying, hey, we can't ignore it. And the comments came a day after the rival Common Bank announced that it would roll out crypto trading service for its 10 digital assets via Common Bank app. So I think that's pretty good. It looks like the Australians are going to have more, high street bank access to cryptocurrency. So this is bullish news overall. So we should be, this is looking pretty positive, guys. Some other stuff, we can see that also in India. Indian payment giant Paytm could offer Bitcoin services if the government makes crypto legal. So right now we can see that, Bitcoin right now in India is really much in a gray area. They're kind of wishy-washy. Sometimes they want to ban it, sometimes they don't want to ban it, and so it's really wishy-washy. But I think at the end of the day, they're going to have to come back to the table, and the government's going to legalize Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is still in a regulatory gray area, as I said. It's not a regulatory ban in India at the moment, but Paytm does not. Paytm does not do Bitcoin. If it were to become fully legal in the country, then clearly it would be an offering that they could launch. So, I think a lot of, third-party payment applications around the world are waiting for the regulatory framework to be clear and concise for Bitcoin. So I think that's what's really going to happen. And then the big news, I think this is like negative Nancy news, is that the 8-word crypto amendment in infrastructure bill an affront to the rule of law. So a lot of people, again, really upset about that, and it really says this. Let me just make this a little bit bigger so we can zoom in. And make it a little bit bigger so we can zoom in. Medication. And so legal experts have warned that a section of the infrastructure bill, which is due for a vote today, amends part of the tax code and makes a failure by business and individuals to report digital asset transactions a criminal offense. Can you believe that? They want to criminalize it. And the University of Virginia of Law lecturer Abraham Sutherland said it is a separate provision in the controversial broker provision, and it's attracted a lot of attention when the bill came to the Senate. So we all know that this whole broker, the whole definition of broker, and that means like Bitcoin nodes, Dogecoin nodes, DeFi projects, decentralized exchange. Basically everybody's going to be wrapped up in this whole broker thing, and they're really ratcheting it up because they want to basically make it an offense, criminal offense, if you don't pay taxes. But the problem is, it's bad for all users of digital assets because it's especially bad for decentralized finance. The statute would not ban DeFi outright, but instead it imposes a reporting requirement that, given the way DeFi works, it would make it impossible to comply. And we all know that because DeFi is decentralized, and DeFi is not taking KYC, know your customer, of all these decentralized platforms. So it's impossible to do that. So this is just going to be a whole mess. It's going to become a big, big mess. And I think it's going to become a big political hoo-ha in Washington and America, because a lot of people love the crypto, holding the crypto, and this is going to become a big whole kibosh, guys. This came out, Kraken, remember we had this whole thing about Kraken said if we got 2,000 likes, they'd be listing Shiba Inu. They didn't do that. So you can see right now the whole Shiba irony went nuts right now, and you can see that the total rating, star rating for the Kraken app is like 1. So they just went to town, and they're voicing their opinion, and they're doing it in other ways. So Kraken, if you were listening, you see, it's payback time, brother, because you guys are you guys just basically outright lied, okay? That's all I got to say about that. So another piece of macro PA evidence which could point to BTC top on the other side of 2020, mid-December to end of January, still might highest probability window. So bet on the story, and the cycle tells us. So what we're seeing here, if we compare the cycle tops to 2017, 2013, 2021, I believe that the cycle tops are going to be coming at the end, mid-December to end of January. That's when we're going to see the cycle tops for Bitcoin. That's when we're going to see the top of Bitcoin, and that's when we're going to see when we hit 98,000, 100,000, and shortly after that, we're going to see a huge altcoin bull run. We're going to see the altcoins become frothy. They're going to become foamy, and they're absolutely going to go to the moon, guys. And we're going to see things going crazy, guys. So you guys need to stay tuned. Keep watching this channel, and do not panic. We might have a little bit of a pullback sometimes, a little bit of, wash people out a little bit. And you guys, you're going to see some corrections. Some of these corrections will be pure manipulation. Some will be just, market dynamics. So guys and gals, do not panic out there if you see things going down sometimes, okay? So overall, I got to get these cables, these ivory cables. Get away. I didn't bring the alien, so I apologize. The alien's not with me in the hospital. They wouldn't let him in. wouldn't let the alien in. So I'm stuck here by myself. So it's a terrible time to be in the hospital. And with the virus, this whole virus thing, my wife can't even visit. Like, come on. My 4-year-old, he was like crying a storm yesterday, and I won't be able to see him for 7 days. So that's kind of breaking my heart a little bit. Breaking my heart. So this is another huge. Real smart TA on-chain guy, and he's saying that the 3 key supply cohorts all rising in October through BTC, all-time breakout in these days since. So we're seeing that the sovereign supply of BTC they're seeing sovereign supply BTC not on exchanges is increasing. We're seeing illiquid supply shock. And the number of people holding is increasing. So we're seeing, once again, supply shock everywhere. We're also seeing whales and big monies are filtered. So we're seeing whales and big money increasing their positions on Bitcoin. We're also seeing minnows, people with like less than, 0.01 of a Bitcoin, also increasing, guys. So this just tells us that the bull run is not over. Bitcoin is still going to go to the moon, guys. Do not panic, go in the house. So if we look at the fear and greed index right now, fear and greed index, it's at 73. It's exactly where it was yesterday. Yesterday was at 76. We've gone down. Let me just refresh that. I don't think that's correct information. No, it's exactly where yesterday it was at 73 when I released my video. It's exactly the same. And that's why I keep telling you, the markets right now are basically going sideways. And, consolidation is really good. And, we're consolidating up right now, and this is really going to call for a huge upside, guys. Right now, pop-ups, I hate pop-ups. Remember, I'm recording this in the hospital, so I don't have all my gear. So that's why it's not going to be perfect. So don't beat me up in the comments if it's not perfect. So right now, I'm seeing that the total market cap is at 2.71 trillion, and that's not too bad, guys. So we're looking up. We've got 2 days and 15 hours left in this week. So I think we're gonna produce another green candle. That's for sure, guys. So that's pretty good news. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly. On the weekly, it's still above the 21-day EMA. There's a pop-up. Thank you, pop-up. Get rid of that. And it's still above the 21-day EMA, and it's trading at $62,038. So it's looking pretty bullish. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart, and you can see exactly as I predicted. More pop-ups. Sorry, guys. We're seeing that Bitcoin has just been really range bound. Remember, I did say that we have this bull flag pennant that has formed. So Bitcoin has gone up, and it's just range bound right now between 63,007 and 59,000. And this is a really good sign because we're consolidating nicely. We're consolidating an upper range, a higher range, and we're making higher lows, guys. So I think that the breakout is pretty much imminent very soon. We have huge resistance at 64,700. I think we're going to get past that pretty soon, guys. So I wouldn't panic. Everything's looking good for Bitcoin. Everything's on target, on path, guys. And if we look at Ethereum USD right now, Ethereum is at 4,544. So it's looking pretty good. Nothing really to worry about there. And it's also, you can see that we have this huge channel that's going up here, and we're following my channel line exactly as predicted. So don't worry about Ethereum in the house. Dogecoin is as well. It's just going sideways right now. We did have a bit of a surge up, almost like 2%. It's come back down a little bit, and this surge took us all the way to 27 cents. So right now we're trading at 26.55, and it looks like we're getting a little bit of momentum. But right now we can see that the Dogecoin is just really much range bound right now between 25 cents and 27 cents. So 27, 28 cents. So it's just really range bound. And that's a pretty good place to be, guys. So I really wouldn't panic too much about that. So that's looking pretty good overall, guys. So do not panic about it. That's my IV thing beeping, saying that it's time to refill it or something. So that's looking pretty good. And Shiba Inu we talked about already. And so let's take a look at ADA in the house. ADA is just kind of a bit of a nothing burger right now. It's really just going sideways right now, and that's just kind of being really boring. And it's trading at 193, and it's just going sideways. Nothing really to report there. Solana is looking pretty good right now. It's at $241, and we still have our $280 $260 resistance level. I think we're going to get there pretty soon. Wouldn't worry about ADA in the house right now. And let's take a look at the total market cap right now. Total market cap is 2.8 trillion on the live coin watch. The volume's a little bit light at 91.59, and the Bitcoin dominance right now is at 41.73 in the house, guys. So if we look at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin is trading at 62,119, and that's up 0.62%, guys. So it's not too bad. It's looking pretty good. And right now we can see that Ethereum is trading at 4,543, and that's up 0.46%. And we're only 2.5% off our all-time highs, and Bitcoin is at 7.2% from all-time high, guys. So it's looking pretty good. And BNB is at 591, and it's doing good, guys. BNB is pumping away. It's up 6.47%. So that's looking pretty peachy keen in the house, and we're about 14% off our all-time high. So that's looking pretty good. Solana is up 1.24%, not up too much, guys, and it's at $242 in the house, and that's at 2.7%. And ADA is at $2, really kind of boring. ADA, I'm so tired of ADA. I'm not selling. Do not sell your ADA. It's going to pop soon. This is not financial advice. And we're seeing that Doge right now is up 0.25%. It's at 26.59, and it's at 63% from its all-time high. Shiba Inu in the house is 41% from its all-time high, and it's down 7.65%. It's at 52. So looks like the Doge has flipped Shiba Inu right now. So if we look, overall the altcoins are looking pretty good. We see a little bit of red, but overall it's a bit of a mixed bag. But we're seeing more projects in the green than not, guys. So let's take a look at the OG portfolio in the house. This portfolio is not financial advice. This is just the OG expressing his opinions, and this is for educational purposes. Right now we are up 104% in the house, and that's $5,266 in profit. So it's looking pretty good. And our total balance is $10,265 in the house, guys. And don't forget to go to my Twitter. Follow. Let's see if we can get this up to 2,957 followers today. I'd appreciate it. And guys, don't forget to go back and watch Doing Only Good every day. And if you love the OG like I love you guys, smash the likes, show some support, show some love, and don't forget to comment, guys. And with that being said, don't forget to go to my links. Don't forget this is not financial advice. And don't forget to become a Patreon member and buy the channel on coffee. And don't forget to check the merch. Gear up with the OG gear. Gear up, get the merch, guys. We got hats, we got hoodies, also tons of stuff. And don't forget, we got the mug. The mug is full of joy, full of love. We got all sorts of other stuff, guys. We got the backpack, the pillow, willow. So get all of the merch, guys. And don't forget to go to the wife's channel, the wifey channel, Zen Music in the house. You want to get that, guys? Get it right now. You're going to want it. And go show some love and show support. Go subscribe over there. So guys and gals, sorry this video is a little bit rough around the edges. I'm looking rough around the edges. It's from the hospital, guys. I got my IV in, and I'm going to be here for 7 days. So I'm going to be trying to make as many videos as I can. I'll try to see if I can do another one tonight. If I don't get yelled at by the nurses and doctors. So I'll try to get to another one to you tonight. So I just want to say, God bless each and every one of you. Remember, stay healthy, stay well, and remember, live life to the fullest. Make every second count, guys, because you don't know when it's your last. You absolutely don't know that. It could have been my last. And I just want to say, I love you guys to death. I love it. Thank you, community. God bless each and everyone. Don't forget to smash the likes, leave a comment, and show some love, guys. I appreciate it. Woo! The Ric Flair Crypto in the house. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah!